Today I decided to make a video, and I'm not making this video because I have been absent for so long, even though that is part of the reason. The reason I'm making this video is because it's about time I start taking my life seriously. I've always had this channel since 2021. I've always been a YouTuber since 2020. But every time I leave and come back, which is not healthy for me and the channel and the channel's growth. So today I chose to make a video. So hi guys, hi everyone, how have you been? First of all, I am Chidera Faith and I am a Christian and I am a young adult living in Nigeria. So you already guessed right what this channel is going to be about. The channel is going to be about me bringing my Christian faith here. I'm going to talk a lot about that and about growth, and I've been doing a lot of healing, so I'm going to talk about healing as well. I'll talk about growth. I want to talk about the realities of a young adult living in Nigeria, what a young adult faces. And you know, I'm 26 years old and I'm in my 20s. I'm past my early 20s now, and I've learned a lot, so I'm going to be sharing a lot of them here. If that sounds like what you are interested in, then do well to subscribe to my channel because I will be bringing a lot of that to this channel. So first of all, this video is going to be everywhere because there are no details for this video. I'm just going to talk about a lot of things that has been on my mind, and I hope it's valuable to you. So first of all, stop waiting around to be accepted, to be given validation, to be given permission to get up and do what you know you should do. So you know how we've been growing up in as a Nigerian child or as an African child. You know how it is living in your parents' house, right? With the control, the submission and everything. And by the time you are an adult, you don't even know how to find your voice anymore. You don't know where you should start from. You don't know. You are not given the power to choose. You are not given the power to make choices. You don't even know how to make choices. Yes, that was my reality for so long. I knew that I had things that I wanted to do. You know that I had things I wanted to talk about, things I wanted to do, but I just felt this fear, this deep fear in me. I just could not do anything. I felt like people would judge me. I felt like people would talk down on me, and I felt like adults would shout at me. And you know, now coming out from that kind of household, you are bound to respect people and give them this high submission. I don't know if you get what I mean, but that is something we face here growing up. So yes, recently I have stopped waiting for permission. Even though the fear is there, I've learned that fear is not enough reason to stop you from doing what you want to do, because the fear will always be there. And if you stop doing what you should do because of fear, you're just going to be stagnated in life. You will be stuck. You won't know where to move from. You won't know where to go from here. Okay, so that's one thing I've learned. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting to be accepted. Stop waiting to be validated. People will not even accept you. They will not accept you. Nowadays, people accept people that they deem fit, people that they think are worth it, people that they think are that girl or that guy. So if you want to be somebody of worth of value, you're already somebody of worth of value. But if you want to be perceived valuable, even though that should not be your aim, if you want to be perceived valuable, be somebody that does something that you said you would do, however small, however big. Just do and be. Another thing I want to talk about is how the mind is shaped. I told you that this video is going to be everywhere. So this is how the mind is shaped. It's not even relate with what I just finished talking about, but let's talk about it, right? How the mind is shaped. As a young person, you should know that your mind, the things that are in your mind influences your action, and in turn your action influences your realities. What you do is what you see. How you behave, what you do, your actions is your reality. And how is your actions, where does your action come from? It comes from your mind, what you think about, and your heart, what you believe. So now, how is the mind shaped? Because the mind is a powerhouse, right? But it does not work on its own. Something has to influence the mind. Something has to influence your thought. Something has to make you think about something, and then the longer you think about that thing, the more it sits in your mind, the more it sits in the inner part of your mind, which is your subconscious mind. So what are you listening to? What do you watch? What do you see every day? How is your environment? And mind you, sometimes we are born in this kind of environment that influences our mind, sometimes negatively. And now that you're grown, you are a young adult, you're in your early 20s, you are supposed to be doing the work to reshape your mind, to restructure your mind, to restructure the way you see life, to restructure the way you think about certain things I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. You know how you are a girl child, and you are a certain age, and people now are expecting you to get married. And let's use your mother for example. Your mother is expecting you to get married, and she starts shouting, "Get married! Go and look for somebody I'll get married to. Give me my grandchildren. Give me my grandchildren." Where did she see it? I would say Nollywood movies. Alright, these are the things they say in Nollywood movies, and because they've watched it over and over and over again, it has reshaped the way they think about things. And because their mother also did it to them, their great grandmother did this to their mother, their grandmother did this to their mother, their great great grandmother did this to their great grandmother, and now they are passing it down because it's what they've seen, it's what they've learned, it's what they believe that is true. But when you do the inner work of reshaping your mind, of restructuring your mind, first of all, you need to start believing that it's not how it is, it's not how it's supposed to be, right? These are the things that they've seen growing up, especially in movies, Nollywood movies, right? When they watch this kind of thing in Nollywood movies, they come and then they put it on you, they put that pressure on you because it's what they've been seeing. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah, that's how the mind is shaped. Your environment, there's been a repetition of the things that they've seen, of the things that they've heard, of the things you see, the things you hear, and it is sitting in the innermost part of your mind. It's coming to your heart, it's reshaping who you are, because out of the heart flows the issues of life, right? So once you see it and see it and see it and hear it and hear it and hear it, you start to believe it, and then it gets deep into your heart, and then you start to act from this place, right? So reshape your mind, restructure your mind. You're a young adult. Your mind influences your action. Your heart influences your action. Your belief influences your action, and in turn, your actions will shape your reality. When people say you are the sailor of your life, you are the architect of your life, it's true, because it is you that will have to restructure your mind and choose to see the things you have to see. Intentionally put these things in front of you, the things you are supposed to see, the things you want to see, so that they can reshape your mind. Intentionally take out the things that you are not supposed to be seeing. Don't watch those movies you're not supposed to be watching. Don't go to those places you're not supposed to be going to. Go to the places you want to, you need to go to, so that they can reshape your mind, reshape your heart, and then you start to act a different kind of way. That's how we are. That's how human beings are. That's how we are. So yes, in case you don't understand, this channel is going to be based on the mind. I've done a lot of work on my mind, and I've studied a lot on the mind and the belief, and I think I understand to a great extent how it works. So don't worry, this channel is going to talk more on the mind. It's going to talk on growth, it's going to talk on healing, it's going to talk on faith, and I hope you stay around, okay, if this is what you are interested in. Now the next thing, and I think it's going to be the last thing I want to talk about, is learn to be in the absence of applause. I know applause it boosts our ego. People want to feel important, people want to feel validated. I know, I understand, but who are you in the absence of all of these things? Because that is the real you. That is you. If you feel like you're not getting applause, you're not getting the cheers from people that you want to get it from, and you start acting based on that, I think it's frustrating. That's not the kind of life you would want to live. Learn the art of being. Just be. Like, you don't need to be performative about anything. You don't need to perform for people to see you. Learn the art of just staying and not caring what people think, even though you should care what people that actually care about you think. But don't be in the absence of applause. People don't always need to applaud you. You don't always have to be in the spotlight. People don't always have to see you, right? That's another thing I've learned, be in the absence of applause. So I hope this video was insightful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye.